Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And what strikes you most about this remarkable venue is, of course, its greenness. It really makes a terrific sight at the Estadio Akron, home to Guadalajara, one of Mexico's most popular teams. So straight into the action. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And it's Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Kaka. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf.
That's good play from him.
Seedorf's delivery. Neuer claims it. Safe hands. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely shaped ball. Can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Vieira.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge has got himself a free kick. Great chance here from position A1.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Cantona! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he plays one through. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Guadalajara clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic looking to play him in. Oh, super find. slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Seedorf. Some good work on the right flank here. Varane spots it and intercepts. Kaka. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Nedved. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Steaming on goalwards. And the finish! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool have... It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Seedorf. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. He can run onto that. Thuram. Pull it. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Guadalajara clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Pelé. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, it's come loose. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Kaka. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf. Now it's Cantona. Cantona makes a dash for it. The referee's awarded a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Cantona running with intent. Pelé. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 18.
Second period then underway.
Número 25.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi finding himself in space. Varane deals with that comfortably. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Maldini. Guadalajara appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Ibrahimovic.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Now it's Totti.
43.886.
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish. And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Liverpool leading now. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, good-looking ball. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Maldini. That's gone for a throw-in. Rafael Varane. Kaka. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's in a great position here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. No way through, so back it comes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Kaka. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15.
Guadalajara have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Entran número 7, número 11, número 19.
And he's forced to go back. Played towards the other side. And here's Zico.
Zico really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they're quick to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's cut it out. Modric, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Guadalajara, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That has been cut short. There's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, sweet feet. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Totti. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Neymar hangs one in. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rummenigge has it out wide and in space. And that's aimed into the middle. Now who's going to be first to this? Nedved. And it's Vieira. Oh, easy pickings there. Great defending, strong and determined. Stam cuts it out. Liverpool controlling the possession in this early phase. And here's Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He's on it. Can he get a Rummenigge? And that is doing no harm at all. Quarter of an hour played. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. He's had it taken off him. Over to the right flank. Makaleli plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good. It's Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Liverpool are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Seedorf. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good alertness. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Nedved.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
That's good play from him.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ibrahimovic proves just a little bit too strong. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ronaldinho. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a good foot in there. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira. Seedorf. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Pepe spots it and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Nedved.
So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely spread. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bale. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, nice interception. Well, they can break here. And he's had it nicked away. Not the most accurate pass. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And it's Bale.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Ronaldinho. Spread out to the left. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bale's cross. Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's come loose. Costa Curta.
Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maldini played towards the other side. Cannavaro. And he's intervened well there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rummenigge. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He is through here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pelé. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that is a little undercooked.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Bale chasing after it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mackay unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale providing an outlet on the... Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Backward it goes, and a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. They'll have to settle for that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Thank you for your
not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Bale. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And the pass is intercepted. Rafael Varane. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pull it.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Pull it, finding himself in space. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's an excellent interception. Vieira clears without hesitation. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And here's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's certainly onside here. Goes for a shot! And that was very necessary. Vieira scooting forward. Maldini, that's going across goal. Rijkaard clears it away. Pullet always looking for that half a chance. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's making progress on the ball. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pullet in acres of space out wide. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Platini. He's rising! That's another chance! It's there! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Al-Sadd are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Towering header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. That is great defending, so alert. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Vieira gets a foot in here. He's being urged to shoot. Looking for the run. Lovely bit of skill.
1 minute added time.
And it's Nedved. He's had a shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. This possibly the last play of the half. Well, there's the clearance. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Liverpool trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's had it nicked away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. And he's running through. He's having a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Al-Sadd are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now.
Shot at goal! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bale currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Yaya Toure. It's Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zico! He's kicked it out just.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Platini clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Varane wins the duel this time. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Hullet. Nice control. Zico. It's Zico! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Liverpool are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Hullet. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. This is a promising build-up. Van Nistelrooy. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! That is just brilliant! A finish of true class! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Al-Sadd are having a ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Taken back almost at once.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hullet getting forward. Yaya Toure. Ambitious ball here. And this is Bale. He's found a way through. It's Bale! Toure kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. And there goes the final whistle. Liverpool have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who were able to do that at the highest level like him.
Rivaldo going forward. Rivaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Nedved, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he whips it in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cerezo Asaka are looking to go forward now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Pinches it off him. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Eto'o. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Cerezo Osaka really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Seedorf wins the duel this time. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved, decent shot, and again, and he's done it! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Eto'o, and it's Nedved. And the two sides, he's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Foot in. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through. And a chance! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Rivaldo. Now it's Nedved. He has found a way through. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kagawa. Messi. He's found a way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's a good ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Where it came from. And he lines up a cross. And that is earned. And he shoots! Has another go! It's their second corner of the game. Baresi with the clearance.
Added time.
Seedorf! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Away we go again. Liverpool leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Messi! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Turan. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Nedved. Coming on to replace him is number 18.
And it's Maldini.
Substitution.
He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at. Liverpool really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now he's off and running. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. Seedorf shoots! Oh, a very decent attempt. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Great vision. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Hullet. That is good strength. Oh, such a clever touch. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi ploughing through the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Bullet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Ibrahimovic. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 11, Zico. Number 10,
Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cross goes in, there's the header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Liverpool have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Aimed beyond the defence. Lampard picks it up out wide. Neymar. And that's aimed into the middle. And a header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross into the box. Towering header! Varane gets it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Cerezo Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending.
There will be 3 minutes.
And here's
added
Hullet.
time.
Now, can they get him away? That has not gone well. Messi. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Zico delivers. And it's turned away. Cantona. Cantona! It's anyone's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Yep. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it
Just a
came
quick
down to
announcement.
one decisive
An exciting
moment.
one too. We're about to announce today's hockey
Liverpool
numbers.
have
Please watch
done it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply...
He's going for goal! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pelé.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for the run. Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
How he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the...
He leaps for it! He scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Hullet. Baresi concedes a free kick for that. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That is some save from Khan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer after 23 minutes is number 15, Lionel Messi.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Pullet running with intent. It's a little off target. He's ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for? Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, sweet feet.
In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has a great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Toure with the clearance. Japan are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement, and he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. That is a brilliant interception. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Dink through. Now there's a fine ball. So no flag here. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Seedorf has the space to scheme. That's a corner kick. Liverpool have their second corner now. Toure clears it away. Tries one from range. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, strongly challenged there. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? He's dealt with that really well.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini getting forward. And here's Hullet. He slings it in. And the keeper beats it away. Yaya Toure.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Maldini. Cross needs to... Towering header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's a cute ball. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And here's Bale. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half-time. It was majestic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to...
And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Liverpool really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Hullet picks it up out wide. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Played back, spread it left, and here's Ribéry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Japan are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Bale! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Ribery crosses it in. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. 60 minutes played.
This match was 60,810.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Rijkaard. That has not gone well.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Japan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge looking to receive it in space. That's a throw.
Substitution for Japan, number 11, Bale. Coming on
it's
the
Maldini.
field is number 17, Figo.
Now it's Maldini. Swings it across.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pull it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
It's a promising position. Flings in a terrific effort, and again. Denied by an instinctive save.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Varane, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Zanetti, there's the shot! It's loose. Oh no, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Japan, number 21, Ribery. Number 42, Toure. Coming on the field, number 15, Hazard. Number 23, Mateus.
Liverpool have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising.
And a header!
Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
I think we're just about done here.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. So, what can they make of this? Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cantona quietly revving up. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.